Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 2 of I Can't Stand My House, a series where I'm going through every single space in my house and decluttering and organizing it so that I can hopefully stand my house again because it is driving me nuts. Today we're going to be starting the process of tackling the kitchen, and more specifically we're going to be tackling this pantry. So I hope that you stick around until the end to see how this space comes together, and I really hope that this video brings you some motivation and inspiration to tackle those spaces in your house that have also been driving you nuts. So in an effort to keep this video from being an hour long, I did decide to split this kitchen declutter and organization video into 2 sections. So like I mentioned at the beginning, today we're just going to be tackling the pantry, and then in my next video, we'll tackle the rest of the kitchen, all these other cabinets and drawers that you see in the kitchen. It was just way too much footage to put into one video and ended up taking me like 3 days to fully complete. So instead of cutting a ton out or making the video super long, I just figured I'd split it into 2 videos. So before we dive into the actual declutter and organization, I needed to get the dishes put away, the clean dishes from the night before put away, and then the dirty dishes out of the sink into the dishwasher because my brain can't think if there's a sink full of dishes. Right after I got done doing the dishes, the baby woke up. But now both of the kids are down for their naps. The oldest is in school and it's go time. This is like prime time of every day. So it is go time, and my goal for today is to start working through decluttering the kitchen. Now, I'm not gonna stress myself out trying to get this all done in one day. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can done while they're sleeping and before my oldest gets back from school. So I have like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe I might be able to get it all done. Honestly, I don't think there's a ton in the kitchen that I need to get rid of. I've kept it pretty minimal in here, and when we moved into this house about 2 years ago, I got rid of a lot of stuff then. There are a few things I can already think of that I want to declutter and, you know, sell in the garage sale, or it's just garbage and needs to be thrown out. Maybe I'll see if somebody in my family wants it. I don't know. But there's a few things I know I want to get rid of. We're going to work through the kitchen section by section. I am not going to go through and empty everything out of the cabinets and go through it all and put it back, because that would be so overwhelming that I wouldn't even be able to handle myself. And it is our kitchen. So like, if I don't get it all done, we need to still be able to use it. So first things first is we're going to start in the pantry. So here's our pantry. It's basically like a closet. I know it looks a little bit chaotic, but it's actually not too bad. It's organized, like things are definitely shuffled around and it doesn't look the prettiest, but it's not too bad. I don't think there's hardly any food in here that's like expired or I need to get rid of. We keep it pretty minimal. I'm pretty good about not overbuying stuff at the grocery store. I know what we like. We eat the same things pretty much. My kids like certain things and that's what I get them. And you know, we pretty much eat what we get. Obviously there are a few things in here that we don't eat all the time, but I have because I know we're going to eat them or we're going to use them. There are a few things like this is kind of where I keep the candy. I might go through that and get rid of some stuff. Like they just got some stuff from Christmas, like these big chocolate things where I don't even know if they're gonna eat those. Probably not. Got candy canes from the tree that I took off. A bunch of Reese's. My husband won't let me get rid of those. So those are staying. But there's like food-wise, it's not too bad. The stuff that I really wanna go through is up here. So these are all of our appliances that are just like we don't use often. So like the crock pot, we have my bread maker. There's just some stuff up here that I know I wanna go through and declutter, get rid of in the garage sale. Like these are all light bulbs. Like why are light bulbs in the kitchen pantry? I feel like there's a better place that those could be. So I wanna pull those down, put those somewhere else. And then, I mean, there's a couple things down here. I definitely need to clean it up a bit. This back here is our Ninja Creamy. It broke like a year ago. The motor burned up on it and I meant to call customer service to like see if they could replace it or something. I never did. I probably is past like any sort of warranty time at this point. I don't know. If you have one and yours has broken, let me know if there's anything I can do about that or if I should just toss it. I'm probably just gonna toss it. This is like a caddy with silverware and plates that is supposed to be in our camper, but I brought it out because we had people over for I think Halloween. I use it when we're hosting, but it should be in the camper. But like, there's just things, like we have bags of candy from Halloween down here. Last year, Halloween, we had so many trick-or-treaters that we had to go buy extra candy on Halloween night. This Halloween, it was raining, so we didn't have as many trick-or-treaters. So there's literally, like this bag hasn't even been opened. I don't know what to do with that. I'll probably hold on to it and maybe, I don't know, can candy last a year? Like, can I use it for next Halloween? Or can I donate it to somewhere? I don't know. Like, this is stuff I need to go through, kind of get rid of. Like that I want to get rid of. I've had that since I think somebody gave it to us at my bridal shower actually, and I've never used it. It's a big like casserole crock pot. It's great. It's awesome. I've never used it. It's in perfect condition. It's a great concept. I've just never had a reason to use a crock pot in that size. So like that I want to get rid of. These are like some hosting serving dishes back there. I'm keeping those. But under here, I have some of like our fabric-y type coolers that I'm gonna keep because when we go out like for the day and I need a pack of lunch, I'll usually throw it in there. So there's just definitely some stuff I want to pull out and declutter and kind of go through this. And by the way, this pantry, like we didn't do anything to it when we moved in. We just cleaned it. This box here, if you're wondering what this is, on the other side of this wall is the room that I just got done decluttering. So the school room / craft room, whatever you want to call it. And in the wall in that room is a safe. I don't know the combination to the safe. It is in the wall. We don't use it and it's eventually going to come out. But that's what that box is. This bar, I don't know, the previous owners must have used this as a closet to like hang stuff in, but it's not like in the way, so I just haven't taken it down. Eventually, we are going to be renovating this entire kitchen. So like, let me show you. Eventually, this entire kitchen is going to be renovated, and as you can see, we've already started taking down this wall, but before there was a pocket door here. So there was just a doorway opening here, and then this space was a pocket door. We took the pocket door out and opened that up a bit, but eventually this whole entire wall is gonna be out and the kitchen is gonna go all the way to that back wall. So when we moved in, this room back here used to be like a little office space. Oh my gosh, this is a mess, don't judge me. But this was like an office space, but we don't need it for that. And so eventually this is gonna all become kitchen. And then this will essentially be where the dining room is. We're gonna move our table over here, but all of our cabinets are gonna run all the way along here. This wall will be out. Right now our fridge is here because before we took the pocket door out, it was here, like in the kitchen. But when we took that out, we just flipped it over and put it there. It is kind of inconvenient because we have to go all the way in there to get to the fridge, but eventually that's gonna be that. So when we moved in, we did also this was all carpet, beautiful hardwood floors underneath, love that. But in here we have this blue tile, which I don't love. So we got to figure out what we're going to do for the flooring because I want it to all match. But anyways, I say that because coming back to the pantry, eventually what we are going to do, and I mentioned this in my last video when we were decluttering the schoolroom, the craft room, that is eventually not going to be craft room, whatever you want to call it. It's actually going to be closed in, and we're going to turn that into a walk-in pantry, and we're going to have a door here. So right now on the other side of this wall is the closet in that room. So we're gonna have a door here. It'll be like a nice statement piece. And then it'll be a walk-in pantry. And then that will be our pantry space. So it'll go from like this tiny little closet to a beautiful walk-in pantry, and I cannot wait for that. Anyways, I'm procrastinating because I don't feel like doing this, but let's get to it because I'm on a time crunch, and let's go through everything in the pantry. Thinking I'll start at the top and I'll work my way down. That feels like the best plan of action. Also, I found this bin, and I think it'll work for putting all of the light bulbs in, but we'll see. Look at this. Look how many light bulbs we have. Who needs that many light bulbs? These are all the extra liners from the drawers that I used. Probably find a better spot for those. This I'm gonna get rid of because we don't have this filter anymore. I'm keeping this pan. This lunchbox I actually think is one of my parents that we stole from them at one point. and I'm keeping that. So I'm gonna put the things that I'm keeping back in. I don't see any need to just like take them out because I know that that's where they're gonna go. There's that. One shelf down. This was a cute little elf, I think they're pancakes. Yeah, pancake set that we got, and it's cute, but I've just had it for 2 years and I'm not gonna use it. So this is going. This was a gift from my mom, and I thought I was gonna use it so much. I have used it a couple times, but it's been a while. It's a spiralizer that you attach onto your KitchenAid, and it like makes like zoodles, like zucchini noodles, and you can like spiral different vegetables and things. I thought I was gonna use it a lot more than I do. I just don't use it, and there's no need to hold on to it. Like this type of stuff is hard for me to get rid of because one, it was a gift and I feel bad, and two, like maybe I will use it one day. I don't know, but I won't. I haven't used it for the last, I think I've had it for maybe 3 to 4 years, and I maybe used it like a couple times when I first got it, and I have not touched it since. So it serves me no purpose keeping this in my pantry. Like what good is it doing me sitting in there collecting dust and just taking up space? I'm not going to use it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna hold on to, they're just plastic silverware and like things that we've gotten from restaurants when we've gotten takeout. There's another one. I don't use our food processor very much. I can't remember the last time I used it, but it's definitely something I want to keep. I feel like everyone needs a food processor. So that's gonna go back in. I'm just gonna set it over here for right now. My crock pot, I use this bad boy all the time, so this is staying. My bread machine, I do use this a lot. I love it. I wish I used it more. I've actually been wanting to make bread. I just haven't. It's just an easy way to make bread. I do also like making it the old-fashioned way, like in the oven and like all that, but it's just easy to throw everything in here and let it cook or let it bake. This is a mandolin. I used to use this quite a bit, but I just don't. And I don't think I'm going to. I used to use this a lot. I actually sliced my finger on it one time. That's not funny, but it's funny now, in hindsight. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't need it. So top 2 shelves are done, and my kitchen table is already like almost filled with stuff to get rid of. So that feels really good. I knew that was gonna be like the bulk of it. We're gonna skip over the food shelves, and I'm gonna move to the bottom where more of like my larger appliances are, where I already know there's stuff I wanna get rid of in there. Extra baggies. Oh no! I literally just threw this and it landed on a light bulb. It sounded like it broke, but I don't think it did. Now, so I have my small crock pot. I do use this crock pot. So I don't use it a lot though, so I think I might keep it up on the top shelf. This gadget I'm definitely keeping. My husband is German. This is used to make pasta for Spechlen. I think it's actually pronounced spatzel, I believe, but his family calls it Spechlen. It's like you cook like a roast and there's gravy, and then you make homemade noodles with this. It's like a press. So I'm definitely holding on to this. Now this is the crock pot I was talking about never using. I'm probably gonna text my mom and see if it's something that she would want, or one of my sisters, but I'm gonna set it off to the side. I definitely wanna get these up off the floor because they just get covered in dog hair being down on the floor. I don't know what to do with this. I don't think there's any salvaging it. We'll probably end up just tossing it. This is my, I don't know what you call them, spinner. like for cake decorating, you put a cake on it and then like you spin it to decorate it. I love decorating cakes. It's something that I want to get more into and just do more. I make cakes for my family. I love it. It's just hard with the kids and having time to just do that. I'm not great at it. I'm very beginner. I'm still learning, but I'm definitely holding on to this. I just need to find a spot for it. My battery died. I need to get a new battery for this camera or like have a backup one, but I got the pantry finished and I feel really good about it. Moved all of the snacks up into one shelf. So like all of them. These are the baby snacks and then the applesauces. These were down there, but I moved them up. So we have all the baby stuff. And then this is now just candy. So I have candy on here. I moved the bars over here and I do need to get groceries like this. The snacks and stuff look kind of sparse right now, but I do need to get groceries. That's that. And the baking stuff is all on this shelf now. Everything baking is here. I am worried about this shelf because these jars are glass and the lid on that jar it's not tight on, like it's just one of those loose jars. I don't like those jars. I've broken so many of those lids. I can't even tell you. So I'm worried about Maverick grabbing that and breaking it, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm worried about him just like getting into this stuff. But anyways, this is all the baking stuff. Down here is overflow stuff. So extra powdered sugar, brown sugar, extra regular sugar. I have extra baggies here. And then I have this whole shelf is empty. I do have a bag back there. That's just a little bag. I put snacks in there when we go places. So I just have that stored back there. And the only thing on the floor is the paper towels because I couldn't fit those on a shelf. But yeah, I have all of this done. So then up here is dog treats. This is where I keep all of the chips. I have crackers up here and then pancake mix. I emptied out. The only thing on the door now, because I have this door shelf thing too, is Nick's extra coffee creamer. I left that there because if I move that at all, he won't be able to find it. But then up top, this is where, oh my gosh, it's just so much better. So we have bread maker, the crock pot that I use all the time. I did end up keeping my caddy in here because I do like this inside during non-camping months, but when the summer rolls around, I'll move this out to the camper. So then that spot will be empty. Big jug of vinegar. I did edit down my lunch boxes, like the fabricy lunch boxes, coolers, whatever. I got rid of one of them, kept the black one, and then there is that other lunch pail there. I also edited down all of the extra candy that I had. I'm gonna see if I can donate it to somebody. Maybe like a teacher can use it for their classroom. I don't know, but I wanna get it out of my house. I don't wanna throw it away. So I'm gonna just post it on Facebook and see if anybody wants it. But I did keep, these were 2 of the open bags that I had. And then up top, I have things that I wanna keep and I use, but I don't use often. So food processor, the small crock pot, that decorating cake stand. Then I have the pan, the pot, and then I have accessories for the food processor in that pot. And then my special press is there too. And then cupcake carrier, cake carrier. So I feel so much better about this. And I also feel fantastic about this. So this is the get rid of pile. Just random things. Some things I need to just throw away. Some things I need to put somewhere else in the house, like all the light bulbs that were in there, the liners that I need to move, some stuff I need to ask Nick about, and then everything else I'm donating or selling in the garage sale. So that is that, and it feels phenomenal to have that done. Now I'm gonna spend some time going through everything that's on my kitchen table so that we have a place to eat dinner tonight, and so that when Maverick wakes up from his nap, he doesn't go through and tear everything apart that's on the kitchen table. I wanna get that all taken care of. I don't think I'm gonna have time to like start and complete another spot in here. So we'll save that for tomorrow, but I feel really, really good about at least getting the pantry done today. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today as we went through and decluttered my pantry. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you so much. Let me know in the comments by dropping your favorite food in emoji form. So leave an emoji of your favorite food. For me, it would be French fries, but that'll tell me that you made it all the way to the end of this video. Before I leave you, I'm gonna show you the finished product. I did do a grocery run, so I restocked all my snacks and everything here in the pantry, and I feel so, so good about it. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button though, so that you don't miss out on the rest of this kitchen declutter and organization, because that video will be coming next along with the rest of the rooms in this house as we go through and declutter those. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.